Previously on Season 1 of Blud Bruvvas.
I started a football team called AFTV FC. DT and troops. And I give them a chance to try and run it.
Do it for yourselves, do it for your teammates.
If you're not gonna run, pull a man down, blood.
So f***ing just get on it, chaps. We're either gonna f***ing be in it together or not.
I've been pretty poor recently, but you get over it, man.
Oh, I don't get nervous.
Channel regulars, what? It's not about changing it. Got the game called off.
Pulled off, finished, done. I represent my f***ing self.
We have got rid of DT.
Let me do things my way. AFTV FC, you have no idea what you have started.
This year, in a brand new season of Blud Bruvvas, AFTV will have to push on to new levels. Will Chairman Robbie Lyle, along with his coaching staff, be able to win against familiar enemies and new ones? Will they be able to conquer the Blud Bruvvas League? There is only one question. Are they in it to win it? Tonight on Blud Bruvvas.
If we was good enough to flick the balls, we would not be f***ing here.
We picked up some of the biggest ballers in London, so
Scully, whoever it is, just make sure you don't lose your heads.
I think they're in for a shock when they play us.
Ref has gone from behind, man! Ref!
This is AFTV Preseason. Back in London and back for a new season. Kieran, AFTV FC's goalkeeper, is hungry to get back to his best this season and may have a point to prove.
So since last season, obviously I had 2 broken fingers, which was a bit shit. Yeah, recovered from them. Had a trial with England's 6-a-side team. Didn't get in, but I'm on standby. But yeah, it went well and recovery's going good. So just gonna smash out in the gym today and boost up that recovery, make sure I get my sharpness back.
I've got another keeper coming in as well, so compete with Kieran. Well, in fact, we've got 2 other keepers now, so which will be interesting. We'll look at all keepers, but Kieran is a character in himself. He's good to have around, you know, and he's a presence in the dressing room as well. So, you know, he'll always be a part of it, regarding playing or not, you know. Coaching might be something he looks at doing as well as playing. So I think he's experienced a lot of stuff, you know.
It was a very up and down season, man. I mean, on my own performances and as a team. But we did go from a 7-a-side team to an 11-a-side team, and I think we expected things to happen too quickly.
I think with goalkeeping, playing that position myself for many years, it's always easy to criticise. You know, he's open for a lot of criticism, you know. He does make mistakes like anyone else. But I think as a person, he's very good. He's very positive. And he's an active part in the dressing room, which is really important that way. So, yeah, we'll be seeing a lot more of Kieran. Right, in you come, chaps.
It's time to step up and move on.
Back at the training ground with the AFTV boys, and there's a lot of new faces around.
Yeah, I've only left the bibs. Oh, in all fairness, there's a lot more quality that's coming. So it's not been bad. So what's important, chaps, we need to take on information. So I'll say it once. If I say 2 touch, it's 2 touch. If I say score with your weaker foot, score with your weaker foot. Whatever instructions are given, take it on board. Because when we're playing, I'll be giving instructions about formations and stuff like that. If we cannot take it on, we're not going to progress. If I tell you once and it doesn't happen, you'll be off. I took a player off the other day after about 5 minutes. I told him twice, do that. He didn't do it. He spent the rest of the 85 minutes with me, sitting down sulking. I won't tolerate. If you're not listening, not switched on, I'm not having it.
Got a whole new 11. I think everyone's just brought their friends from school. One person brought one person, that person's brought another person. It's crazy. It's like the first trial all over again.
Gaffer, where do you want? Stay away from the defending bit. You're a goalkeeper.
Cecil G. Thomas, a man that does it all to the highest standard. Yeah, hashtag soul smiling. That's me.
We're a winning team.
You're not happy so far?
I'm not so far, you know. I'm not going to be honest. It's very erratic, it's rushed. Well, that's just the tempo. It's a bit, everyone's all over the place. There's no, in the pitch, there's not much structure within teams.
Scully will cut it down pretty quickly. We'll be able to pick out the players he wants. So I think the squad was okay, but we just need a few additions. Reliable players who can turn up every week, and we'll be fine. We've got 2 goalkeepers now, which is good. Competition for Kieran.
Left, who's your left back? He goes fucking wayward, man.
Also, if any gets injured again, got another keeper. But yeah, I think healthy competition is good.
My name is Ade. I'm a goalkeeper, as you can see, also known as Minisode. I love to play with the ball at my feet. This season, I'm looking to take that #1 spot from Kieran. Let's go.
I'm trying to say, keeper, can you see it? I see it. I see the whole game. Who's always at the back?
We have to work up, we have to work back as well, all of us.
It's just a matter of building chemistry now. That's the most important thing in football. I mean, you can have a team of 11 Messis, but if they can't play together, doesn't matter.
Oh, he's coming, everyone coming, because he's taking the piss now. Why are we flicking the ball? In general, it's not just you, there's about 4 or 5 of us. We keep doing it. It's not going to work, chaps. We're flicking the ball. We're not good enough. Just concentrate on keeping the ball. Because if we don't do it here, I'll bring 11 players in that will keep the ball. It's as easy as that. This is what I do for a living. I run a agency. I look after players from Championship to non-league. I can bring players in. So if we're not going to do as we're told, why are we flicking the ball? Keep hold of the ball. If we was good enough to flick the balls, we would not be here. Does everyone understand? Yeah. So keep the ball. Let's go. Sake, man.
By the way we keep the ball, pass the ball, quality is there, our touches quality is there, but it's just them ones where if you don't understand the player right beside you, it's not going to work out.
Scully has a lot of new players to look at, but can he get his squad right for their first game against one of the toughest teams around, Rising Ballers?
In you come! Bring the balls in you come!
You know what, I've been happy today, yeah. Been happy, made a few good saves, but it's only training. You have to perform in the matches as well.
Right, you lot, down you go, sit down so we can talk quickly. Let's have a stretch while we're talking. Me, that was like Notting Hill Carnival, that was. Now.
Notting Carnival's more organised. Yeah.
Tell you what, that was like unorganised chaos. Let me tell you one thing about you lot chaps, to understand me. I like players that do things simple. What's your name? Ash. Ash, you're my type of player. You work hard, you do things simple. Look at him. All the tricks and fancy stuff like that doesn't do nothing for me. Forwards score goals, right, left back stop crosses. Centre halves head the ball and clear it. Wingers take players on, puts crosses in. Forwards score. It's as easy as that. Yes, chaps, simple. If you're a good player, people will see you. It's as easy as that. If you're a shit player, they'll still see you. They just read the comments below. You see, you only got to read the comments below, ain't you? Well, what a waste to read. Awful. Right, chaps, good night.
Boy, Scully's got a lot of work to do. AFTV's next opponents, Rising Ballers.
So my name is Eddie. I'm one of the founders and directors at Rising Ballers. As a youth football platform, what we do is we shine a light on all of the youth academy players and non-academy players that are coming up.
My name's Jamie. I come up with the concepts, I execute them for all our different pieces of content, our original content on the YouTube. We put out a video on our platform saying we're starting a football academy. We got something like 3,000 applications, held open trials at Westway.
We agreed on 4 age groups. And then yeah, that's where the Rising Ballers FC men's team came about.
Getting DMs, we were getting people applying for the academy from Spain, Israel, US, all around the world. We had a Real Madrid player asked to come join, but I was like, I reckon you should stay where you are. But yeah,
all of the kids that take part in that team, the whole point is that actually we don't get to see them again in a year or two. That they've actually gone on to other clubs.
I think we picked up some of the biggest ballers in London, so some of the most talented kids.
And to Troops, DT, Scully, whoever it is, just make sure you don't lose your heads.
I think they're in for a shock when they play us.
Probably 5-1.
I'll be conservative, 4-0 Rising Ballers. Is that cocky?
Match day.
This is the start of us picking at a strong team. I like everyone here, but you're not my wife. So if I have to say you're not good enough for me, you're not playing, can go and play for someone else. That's what it's going to be, because we've got a lot of games coming up.
For a big game today, I made some bold predictions midweek, so always got to live up to it, you know. Expecting a challenge, man. A couple new ballers and that, so we'll see.
Ryan, you're playing left back. Yeah? I'm telling us now, if we concede on dead balls, you lot in for it, because we've got a big side. There's a lot of height. You do the near post, and we'll bring one of the midfielders. Daniel, you come back and do the far post, yeah?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Good game today, Rising Ballers. I'm playing centre mid. I haven't played centre mid in a long time. It's been a long time. Striker and winger, centre mid, breaking up play today. We'll see what these young players have, innit? They think they're Real Madrid out here. So we'll see what they're about.
My background, I was at Fulham Football Club for 9 years. I then made a few first team appearances for Braintree Town and in National League. I've just dropped out of that, now I'm focusing on my coaching. So I'm doing my UEFA B badges at the moment, so we'll see how it goes.
They should win. Or they must win for more than us. For us, this is the building stage for us. For Leicester, they're winning for Leicester for season 2. We're still trying out new players that's just coming. For them, it's more of a must-win game for them. But for us, we're just testing out new players to see what Scully wants, what he wants to work with, what he wants to build with.
Kieran couldn't make today's game and Ade picked up a minor injury. Both will be back soon.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, Arsenal!
Big test here for AFTV FC. Here we go, an RB kickoff. RB are on the attack straight away. Got to not let the cross come in. That's it, see him out. He skipped around the defender. Ball in. Keeper saves. Falls to an RB player.
Unlucky, good start, boys! Hey, Issy, fantastic, well done! And he's on.
Great ball from the centre-back. Penalty. Not sure about that one.
That was okay. Minimal touch. I don't know.
Fair to him, you had a good touch though.
He tried to stay on his feet.
Go keeps. Can't be conceding this early. Oh, cheeky. 1-0 RB.
Lovely, LB! What? LB, that's a start from you. Well done, Andy! Hey, well done!
Cullen drives through the middle.
Good! Now we play!
Ash cuts out the pass this time.
Second! Red! Red!
RB are through, but John blocks the run.
Squeeze up! Get up!
Cullen through to Jordan.
Ref! Ref! Ref has gone from behind, man! Ref! He's got to be consistent. He's given a penalty. Good spirit. You weren't saying that when you got the penalty. How was the good spirit when you got the penalty?
I was in good spirit. Did you see the foul on us
That's
first?
well, he's just two-footed
Come on,
him.
man. You know football yourself. Come on.
Hey, ref, be consistent. Are you not paying him on your own, or are we paying him as well?
Huh?
Both of us are paying him.
Get into the game then.
You concentrate on what you're doing, mate.
You too.
I'm fine. I've got league caps. Where's yours?
Well done, Mel. Don't chat to me
Let's
like
go.
I know him like that. Don't chat to me like that.
Scully.
Time. Good.
Oh, don't lose the ball there.
Darius! Darius! Start dropping in and get on the ball, Darius!
Ash defends again. Cecil intercepts.
Keep the ball.
So sloppy.
Hey! Keep it moving. Cess, well done. Just relax, hey, just relax. All right, chaps. Just lie down, calm it down, chaps, calm it down. Calm it down, chaps, calm it down. Calm it down. All right, calm it down. Hey, calm it down, we're here to play, exactly right.
He does well. Too easy in the end. Ash stops the play.
From up front, we've got to press the ball. All of us.
Nash has to stop him.
That was more of a pen than the first one.
Got away with that one. Free kick. Got to make this count. Cullen's up. Not enough on it. RB come again.
Great touch.
Great goal.
Lovely. Hamza, great touch. Yeah.
Crunching from Nash.
Kira, can we play? I don't want to be booting it long every time.
Strong from Ryan. AFTV are having no joy going forward. Nice flick on.
Yes!
It's 3 before half-time.
We said the instructions is just limit the touches. What do? We're taking 3-4 touches and losing the ball. You know? So again, goal's coming at the back, the ball's bounce, we can't let the ball bounce. Basic of defending. We said we're playing against a good side.
Me, at the moment, how do you think we'll score? Like, can anyone see a drop? Like, think in your head, how do you think we're going to score? Because I haven't seen it. I haven't actually seen. I don't think have we had one attempt? No. 3-3. So
they haven't played through us. They haven't played around us. They've got nothing.
The penalty was never a penalty. That's fair enough. But the rest of it is self-harming. You know?
I think we can play a lot better than that as well. I think our standards are a lot better than that. Let's get on the ball, let's play.
We said they were young and all that. Listen, they're strong. I don't see anyone battling against players to actually win their battles.
Centre back, unfortunately, has picked out like how many diags in that game. We need to get tighter from the front.
Nash is off injured. Cecil is at centre-back.
We're not really getting into our game. I want to play the ball a little more. But yeah, we'll see how the second half goes.
See what happens. Stay watching.
Marv is on.
Come on!
3-0 though, what are you saying?
Marv! Come on! Keep moving! F***ing too much weight.
Cullen to Abdul. He drives.
Abdul, good boy, well done, son.
Abdul, the gaffer just praised you, man. Must be offside.
Abdul, that's come from here. Abdul! Ref! Ref!
Scully's feeling hard done by.
Ref, I'll pay you as well.
Good defending by Cecil.
Yeah, he should be.
Nash doesn't look happy.
It's the metatarsal. The whole world heard it. Even Scully heard it. He's like, you need to come off. But I said to Scully, it's the wrong game, especially a game like this. It's the wrong game to try out new players. It's just it's a building setup for us, but it's the wrong game to try players.
Goes from bad to worse. Another pen. 5-0.
Hey, look how much room you've got. Get out here. Now, where you going, Tesco's? Where you going, Tesco's? Get out here, man.
Surely the boys can get something. Can Marv get on the end of it? Marcus is through. Oh, he's down.
You all right? Surprised you blew up, ref. You're going to give us something, ref? F me. Ref, we are donating towards your wages as well.
Are you? You should have told me that in the first half.
Well, ref. I'm lost for words.
Cecil drives forward from the defence. Played through. Pen. Gotta be.
I bet you're 5, you live. Who's taking it? Cecil. He's gonna score.
Oh, Cecil misses.
He is so offside for that goal.
What's that? I didn't even check.
Well done.
Game
well
done.
Done, Goes to the better.
Hey. Hold on.
You're a good player. Where are you playing?
Nowhere right now.
Where was you playing?
Kensington Borough, but I'm just
You're
trying to
playing.
get
Yeah,
higher.
he's good. Well done, sir. Good. Well done, chaps.
Told you, can't bring players and try to build against a team like this. It's going to get folded.
Bit. Centre back.
I know. You're definitely not a penalty. But this is what I'm saying. You know, you have to have a bit of self-pride. I wouldn't be playing and come off the pitch like that without winning your personal battles. How many honestly could say I had a good game? Very few of you. But you bug me, yeah, I've got to play, or I'm available. So that's one set. We've got another set coming in to look at things. Half of you won't play, and I'm being honest, mate. Because I'm not putting up with that. Adam, I said to you, good player on the ball, but your work rate is I'm fitter than you. You're walking. 2 keepers done well, you two. Kept the score down. He's 16. Showed a little bit of bollocks. First time he's playing men's football. Him over there, Ash, the right back, played the whole game. Spot on, guy's done you once. But you've had a bit of bollocks about him. Some of you, waste of time. You done all right, Callum. You kept going. The big man up front when he come and done all right. Jordan, you done all right. Some of you, waste of time.
18 unbeaten, Fifth game in charge, 5th win for myself. Enjoying the process. We take it one game at a time though, we keep it humble.
No, Scully out.
Scully out on the camera.
Robbie out. Boy, it's not good enough. Let's go home.
Nashi boy. Robbie out. The team are far from where they need to be, but just need to stay focused. Next time on Blud Brothers.
Talk on the pitch, G.
I'm talking now, bro. And on the pitch, I'm your worst nightmare.
And I'm going to show Scully why I should be in that team. Come on, boys!
Why are you still talking? Shut up!
Best goalkeeper ever at Arsenal.